What's up guys, welcome to my first DevPro Duel video. Duel Network has been having a lot of problems lately, so I decided to give DevPro a try. I'm still testing for nationals, they are like 1 month away, and I'm still going hard with Frogmonarchs. Last time we discussed the power of Testalos in combination with Snatcher, and in this video I want to focus more on the power of Zaborg in combination with Snatcher. You had to open some rank 5 possibilities, and mainly the possibility to go for Volcasaurus. It's an after narration. I also slowed down the original files since the speed of the DevPro videos is pretty high and difficult to commentate on. Let's hop in the first duel. So my first opponent is playing, as you see, Sabers. I believe he gets to start. It is also one of the I don't know if it's an advantage of dueling, of DevPro, that you after the replay you get to see your opponent's hand. So it's a new dimension in commentating. So let me know if it's an advantage that while I'm commentating this, that you see my opponent's hand or not. Should I do maybe a live duel, live narration, so that you don't see my opponent's hand? So at that moment I don't know what my opponent is playing, so I'm just going to set it to 3-1 first turn, not giving away free information. Then he's just going to set a few cards. My turn again, normal summon a swap and mill another 3-born. Still don't know what he's playing, so I'm going to attack into his face now, and he prisons for some reason. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he didn't want to give me more frogs in the grave. Luckily we know that Maxi is pretty sweet against X-Sabers, and Maxi lets me get some nice draws. He's going for the Hyunlei, which is also a questionable play. My turn, so I'm going to special summon the 3-born again, activate the Econ and special summon the 3-born again. To target his Hyunlei. Hyunlei is a level 6 synchro. So if his back row is not threatening, I can go immediately exceed for Messier 7. He also set the full Helm Knight, also again a questionable play. He has no response for the Messier 7. And as I said, Maxi is amazing against X-Saber, so I'm immediately going to take back the Maxi thanks to Messier 7. He has a dead Vulture on his hand. But yes, this always should be the duel. So now I'm immediately going to activate the Messier 7 effect just in case he has a torrential. Immediately going for the tribute for the Chaos, and he is going to scoop. So this was a really quick duel. Now my next opponent is playing Firefist, and this is one of the matchups I really want to test for nationals, because I'm going to I expect a lot of people playing Firefist at our nationals. So as you see, I have a pretty decent opening hand, not opening with Maxi. I always like to open with Maxi. It gives me a safe feeling against rabbit decks. Also Firefist does play rabbit, so and I see that he activates Everest and takes he activates Duality and takes the MST, and we now see here that he does have 2 MSTs, which are obviously dead against frogs. Maybe I make a strange move here, special summon the swap and immediately tribute the swap for Chaos targeting his bear. I don't want to waste my soul exchange just yet, and in case he does have a bottomless, I remove his bear, and the bottomless obviously banishes my Chaos. I can still go for Ronin Totem in defense, just in case if he top decks into a tanky, I don't want to give bear a free direct shot, so that's why I also special summon the Ronin in main phase 2. Unfortunately he does Turigate into Leviathan to attack over the Chaos. But he still has 5,600 life points left, so we know he has as one of his back rows is an MST and 1 unknown card. Torrential, it wouldn't be that devastating. It's only Mirror Force that I was fearing here, so I was thinking to go for the Tiras and maybe do less damage but destroy one of his cards. But I didn't want to take the risk of destroying the MST. And in main phase 2 I'm going to exceed for the Tiras, normally an excellent choice against Firefist, but as you saw here, he obviously has the Forbidden Land set, so he's going to reborn my Chaos and attack over the Ronin, and of course activate the lands to attack over the Tiras. He's going to set his Venus Chain, which I didn't know at that moment, so I know I have to draw into one of my tributes. Doesn't matter, Light and Darkness Dragon, a Monarch, or Jinzo. I do top deck into my second Zaborg, and this is pretty sweet, since I'm going to tribute it, target the Chaos. He's going to Venus Chain my Zaborg, and we know I have another Zaborg in my graveyard, and my opponent is at 800 life points, so you know what's coming. Going to reborn the Zaborg, and yeah, we know that his other set is an MST, so I use Volcasaurus' effect to destroy one of his monsters and deal the last burn damage to his life points. Next, my opponent is playing Infirmities, and this is a really short duel, as you will see in a moment. So yeah, here I see that he's playing Infirmities, and I luckily do have a Maxi in hand, so that nets me some extra draws. Not opening with the Treeborn, so I hope I can get draw into one of my Treeborn cards. Treeborn, 3 swap, 1 Foolish, with some Maxi draws. He decides to give me some pluses with the Maxi, to thin his deck with the Beetles. Still no Treeborn, so I take my risk and activate the Heavy, expecting maybe a Barrier, in worst case scenario maybe Starlight Road, but none of those cards, and immediately scoops. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Alright, I think next duel, my opponent is playing Lightsworn, and of course at that moment I didn't know what he was playing, so just going to set the Treeborn and pass my turn. I think he's going to draw into a Necrogarna, set the Necrogarna. Yeah, my turn again. I draw into another Treeborn. I'm just going to choosing for the aggressive way. Immediately tribute the Treeborn for Chaos to target this Necrogarna. So banishing the Necrogarna tells me that 99.9% of the times that my opponent is playing Lightsworn. So I take my chances and attack directly, maybe risking Tragodia or Gorse. He just normal summons a Lila and mills 3 cards. He already mills a Tragodia. So my turn again, special summon the Treeborn, and he's already at 4,600 life points. So unless he has Failure or even with Battle Fader, this should always be a game for me, since I can special summon the swap, mill the Ronin Totem, special summon the Ronin, and special summon swap again to give me an extra target for Ronin in the grave. So immediately exceed for Daigusto, detach the Ronin and special summon the Ronin and tribute both Treeborn and Ronin for Light and Darkness Dragon. And now even with a possible Honest in hand or Tragodia, the Light and Darkness Dragon would stop those cards. So this is always the duel. I think now I still have one game left. One of the duels I had past days with the deck. I think I'm going to start. So I think I'm going to normal summon the swap. So we don't know what deck he's playing. At least at that moment I didn't know what deck he was playing. So I'm always going for the safe option. Like if I don't want to, if I'm playing against Mermills or against Firefist, I don't want to give my opponent the opportunity to attack with Bear or to give Marksman a direct attack. So that's why I immediately special summon the Ronin in defense position to prevent that. So my turn again. He's going to just set one monster, so that's a perfect opportunity to go for Ryza and put the Snatcher on Shailing 2. Immediately make the Ryza lock if it doesn't have response. So I attack directly, maybe Gorse. Tragodia would not be a problem thanks to the enemy controller. But Gorse would change my plans. But no Gorse, no Tragodia, so that lets me to go for Master 7 in main phase 2 and get that Ryza back to my hand. He knows that I have the Ryza in hand, and if he does not get rid of Master 7 now, I can again Ryza lock him next turn. So he needs to attack over the Master 7. So my turn again. I draw into the Maxi, special summon the Treeborn again, and then I think I'm going to Ryza him again. I know I can maybe go for a game here if I bounce back the Ronin, and Econ of course his monster, but maybe Lightsworn tends to play Battle Fader, so I don't want to take the risk again playing safe. There's no need for me to go all out. He reborns, obviously going to chain the Maxi to get an extra draw into a Zaborg, so that's going to be nice next turn. And I also have the enemy controller in hand, so as you see at this hand now, this should always be game, since I can just econ my Treeborn to take over Messer 7 and overlay for Gaia Dragon to attack over his face down monster for the burn damage. So special summon the Treeborn. I think I'm going to tribute for Zaborg, just in case. And I think he's going to scoop here. Yeah, indeed. So these, I think, were 5 pretty decent duels. Alright, so let's get to the deck list. The deck list is pretty much the same as last video, outside the double Testalos, which are switched for double Zaborg to support the rank 5 exceeds, and mainly focusing on Volcasaurus, as you know, to deal a huge amount of burn damage in combination with Gaia Dragon. Also, the instant monster destruction of Zaborg is pretty decent against decks like Firefist. This way you can keep the pressure on them, but the big downside of Zaborg is that you have to destroy a monster on the field. And that's of course one of the reasons why this card hardly sees any play in Frogmonarchs, and also in favor of Ryza, of course. Against Mermail, on the other hand, Zaborg is a little less effective because of Linde. Then, a few card choices that people have been asking in the last video. Why 3 Light and Darkness Dragon over 2 and the risk of drawing them dead and clogging your hand when playing 3 instead of 2? I've always been a fan of Light and Darkness Dragon. It's pretty much the boss monster of the deck, and pretty much every deck has to waste a lot of resource to get rid of it. And also, as you know, Frogmonarchs in general is a slow deck in comparison with Mermails or Firefist, for example. So dropping Light and Darkness Dragon to a field changes the tempo of the duel dramatically in the favor of the Frogmonarch player. And of course, let's not forget the Monster Reborn effect that it has, makes this card, I think, pretty much a staple in Frogmonarchs at 3, that is. Next, someone asked me why I played Foolish Burial. It's simple, it's just another out to open with Treeborn. People see it as a -1 for the deck, but in some way, Treeborn revives itself, so not playing Foolish because it's a -1 is not a solid reason. Now, what if you already have a Treeborn in the grave and you draw Foolish? Well, you can still mill your Ronin Totem, or in the rare case, a target to revive later with Light and Darkness Dragon. In general, running 7 outs to a first turn Treeborn is still the best way to run Frogmonarchs, I think. So you have to open with Treeborn. No Treeborn in the opening hand means that the chances of you winning the duel will drop dramatically each turn. So that's why I'm playing Foolish, to get that 7 outs to open with the Treeborn. Last, why no Tragodia? I think that ever since the release of Insectors and Windups, I dropped Tragodia from the main deck, so I was still playing 2 when I was playing Formula Monarchs in 2011. But with the release of Insectors, they just popped Tragodia in main phase 2 with Hornet. And of course Windups, the deck that discarded your whole hand in 1 turn. Both made Tragodia, I think, not that good. Now, why I don't play Tragodia in today's metagame is pretty much for the same reasons. Prophecies can pop Tragodia in main phase 2 with Priestess. Firefist, pretty much the same due to Bear. And against Mermails, Marksman still gets a direct attack and a search. So Tragodia is decent against Dino Rabbit and Samurais, but with the national championship in mind, I expect a lot of Prophecy decks, of course a huge amount of Firefist decks, and of course Mermail. So that's why I don't like Tragodia at the moment. I would rather play an extra Maxi, for example. I don't play Constellar Pleiades since I don't think it's legal for nationals. Constellar Pleiades also, I think, next to Volcasaurus, pretty much one of the best rank 5 exceeds. But after nationals it's definitely going in if I decide to play Zaborg. I'm going to end the video here. So thanks for watching my first DevPro Duel. Feedback on the commentary or on the video is always appreciated. I also saw that Dueling Network is back online and they uploaded a lot of new cards, so definitely expect new videos soon. Guys, thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Litum signing out. Peace.